What up, what up, what up? Bootleg Car Studio back with another video. If you are brand new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, too, make sure you hit that bell. That way you'll be notified whenever they go live or whenever I drop a new video. Alright, man, I'm sure by now we've all heard about the incident that happened in Michigan with the school pow pow. Very, very unfortunate stuff. You know, I'm not really surprised. Stuff like this has been happening for the last 20-25 years, and more than likely it's only going to increase and get worse, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, man, when it comes to these incidents, I don't know about y'all, but I've noticed a trend. I've noticed that all these school pow powers, we're gonna say pow powers for the sake of the algorithm, all these school pow powers are unattractive. You know, I know some of y'all gonna say, man, why you judging another man's look? Man, get out of here. We all know an ugly motherfucker when we see one. We all know. We all know, you know. But haven't y'all noticed all these school pow powers are facially challenged? You know, it's like you will never see a Chad in one of these situations, and I'll tell you why. Pretty simple. Chad gets pussy. It's that simple. You know, when you're a Chad, when you're, you know, and by Chad I'm talking about a good-looking white guy. You know, I mean, you can throw the Mexicans in there. I mean, black guys, we really don't do a lot of like school pow pows. We're more likely to kind of like, you know, do some neighborhood street shit. But good looking, you know, white Hispanic young males, you know, they don't usually do these, you know, these mass pow pows, you know. And the reason why is because they're good looking. And when you're good looking, you know, your life is going to be a lot better. You know, like, I understand high school can be a very difficult time. You know, I think it's probably even worse now than it was before because of social media. But I understand it can be a very difficult time, and you know, if you're not popular, if you're not a Chad, if you're not getting women, if you know, if people aren't paying attention to you, you know, if you don't have a social group, you know, I understand it could be hard, you know, but you know, you will never ever see a Chad do something egregious like that. It's because Chad gets love and validation from his environment. Let's just say Chad, you know, gets kicked off the baseball team for smoking pot. You know, his girlfriend breaks up with him. You know, he fails his chemistry tests or whatever. Parents are mad at him. His whole world seems to be crashing down. Because he looks good, because he's Chad, he's gonna be able to rebound from that. You know, if you're a Chad, you can fuck up multiple times and nothing will happen to you. You know, okay, his girlfriend broke up with him. There's 20 other girls on his dick. You know, he'll be back in the game within a week or two. Okay, he failed the test. You know, all he gotta do is flirt with his teacher. She'll give him an A. Boom. You know, okay, he gets kicked off the team. You know, shit. I mean, maybe he can do something else and he'll excel in that. You know, he still has the support from his brothers. You know, from his teammates. So if he gets kicked off the team, it's just like, you know, he still gets to quote unquote hang with the cool kids. So he doesn't really lose much. Y'all see what I'm saying? But if you're, you know, if you're a short, ugly, you know, inkwell, incel, Frodo from Lord of the Rings looking nigga, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough, you know. You know, because humans, if you think about it, man, we as humans, man, we're social creatures, man. That's why getting laid is important. Having a social group is important. You know, having a good relationship with your family is important. Having a purpose is important. You know, and when you don't have that, then on top of that, you're getting picked on, or you feel like, oh, you're getting ignored. Girls are treating you like shit. It's just like, at that point, you're like you're a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time. Like, how the fuck do you not go crazy when you're lacking in the basic necessities of what it means to be a human? You know, me personally, like, I'm not gonna say I know what that's like, because I don't. I'll be honest, I can't relate to that. You know, but I understand it, I see it, I can empathize with it in a way, or sympathize with it, whichever one, you know. But I mean, you know, I truly do believe that's the sole reason why a lot of these guys go on these rampages. Because I guarantee you, if he had a great life, you know what I'm saying, if he had a vibrant social life, if he was popular, and if he had friends, and if he had, you know, if he was getting pussy, you know, you don't go out of your way to pow, pow, pow up that environment. The environment that you're thriving in doesn't make logical sense. You know, so clearly he hated that environment so much, to the point where he felt that he needed to get some sort of retribution, you know. And I am and by no means advocating for kids who are going through that stuff in high school to pow, 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 pow the school. Like, I think that's a bitch move, a very cowardice move, you know. I mean, if you hate it that bad, I would say just don't go. Tell your parents to, like, drop out of high school, get your GED. I mean, that shit's useless anyway. I'm gonna just be honest. It's fucking useless anyway, especially in 2021, going forward. You can get your GED and have the same fucking options, bro. Because like, high school is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. It's a lot of pressure on these kids, man. You know, so if you feel like you're getting to that point, just get the fuck out of high school. Fuck high school. Drop out of that shit. You know? Do what you gotta do, because you don't want to throw your whole life away over a temporary problem. That's what it is. It's very temporary. You know, but I know a lot of kids don't understand that because they're so young. You know, those 4 years can seem like a lifetime, but it's really just 4 years out of your life that mean very, very little. You know, do what you gotta do, get up out of there. But if you feel like you can't take it, you know, talk to somebody. And sometimes action needs to be taken, as far as like pulling you out of the school, or finding somewhere that you can go, somewhere else that you can go, but yeah, that's that on that. Bootleg Car Studio signing out. Appreciate you guys and girls watching these videos. Also, too, shout out to all my new subscribers. We are growing. Peace.